Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Now here's Lowry. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Now here's Hero. Martin with a screen on Brown. The deep 3 from Hero. Williams grabs the board. Outside Tatum from behind the arc. Tatum with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Basket counts.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Outside Tatum. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Hero for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the jam by Brown.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Outside Butler from deep. No good there. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Tatum to the paint. And Horford powers it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Now Lowry. Outside Butler. Takes the 3. And the call over the back.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Horford with it. Hero picks him up. Knocks it loose. Tatum against Butler. And he lobs it up. Ooh, basket interference. Boston trailing. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Hero for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Miami's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Lowry puts up a deep three. Can't connect from long distance.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
The Heat with the lead. 35 seconds left in the first. Hero, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Tatum passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Lowry against Smart. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Miami, no good that time either. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston. The Celtics with the lead. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Martin against Horford. 6 to shoot. Martin misses. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
It's Martin on the wing. Horford covering. Lowry, no good. Boston with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Offensive board. He can't get that one to fall. And stolen by Williams. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 11 points.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
It's Martin on the wing. Outside for Butler. Shot to stop the run. Horford pulls it in.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Tatum. Williams. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 15.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Hero with it. Now Horford defending. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And the jam by Brown.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. The ball's knocked loose. Now the Celtics on the move. Blows the alley-oop. Difficult situation for Miami. Here's Butler. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat. 23 seconds left in the first half. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. Hero for three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
With a score, your Miami Heat 16. The Celtics 29.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Max Strus. Also, Victor Oladipo out there. Duncan Robinson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Horford with it. Now Dedmon defends. Kick out to Brown. Let's go with a three. Buries it from three. Brown's got 15. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Williams misses.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Pass to Jovic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Got a line change here for Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Strus with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Robinson. They get the rebound. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Robinson. Fires the three. Can't hit that one.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
White finds Gallinari. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Here's Brogdon. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Robinson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Dedmon. Boston with a rebound. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Brogdon against Oladipo. Banked it in off the glass.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Cornet. And it's Miami with a rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robinson in the post. Out to Oladipo. On the wing, Strus. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. Strus has got 5 now.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Brogdon against Oladipo to the inside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Salto.
To Jovic. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. A line change here for Miami.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Williams. They lead by 11. Tatum can't hit.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Hero for 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Brown, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Outside Butler. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Boston in.
Your Heat team.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Heat's shooting just 33% so far in this game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1. Hero, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's gonna happen. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Lowry against Smart. Pass to Brown. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The ball control Butler possesses is valuable. I mean, his decision-making in pick and rolls is quite impressive.
Tatum inside. Butler covering. Williams passes to Tatum for three. 5 on the clock. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hero against Brown. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Launches it. Offensive rebound.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Tatum against Butler. Inside. Stolen by Lowry. Smart against Martin. Out to Lowry. Outside Butler. Martin with a screen on Tatum. And here's Butler outside. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williams with it. Martin picks him up. Williams in the post. He's against Martin. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Horford.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
It's Martin on the wing. He drops it from range. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry left side. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. Fires for 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? Let's see.
Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Trying to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Lowry, the pass to Hero from deep 3-point range. And again, Miami with a triple.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Martin. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. From the top of the key. That went off the back iron and out. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
Hero for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Brown. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's on Tyler Hero.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
32 seconds left in the game. Martin outside. From downtown, nails it from 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
19 seconds left to play in the 4th. Lowry with it. Outside Butler. Pass to Martin. It's stolen by Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Lowry. This one for 3. Oh, nails the triple.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. This was a hard-fought, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Smart against Garland. And he drives in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tatum with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Williams kicks to Horford. Stolen by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. LeVert the pass to Allen. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Celtics leading by 6. And the slam by Williams.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Mitchell outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. LeVert the pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Here's Brown. 1:44 left to play in the first. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't it?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that. Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Here's Brown, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
For 3, Mitchell drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
And it's Brown missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Tatum on the wing. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going.
The previous play.
He beat the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston on top, up by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have
hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Outside, Smart. And finished off by Brown.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Garland looking it over. Here's Mitchell. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Tatum, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And it's LeVert missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Tatum. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Mitchell against Brown. Boston grabs the miss.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Tatum down low. LeVert defending. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Garland against Smart. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Feeds to Allen. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Mitchell outside. Mobley left side. Kicks it out to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-4 run. And here's Tatum for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Smart against Garland. To the paint, and stolen by Horford.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
That will count. He doesn't hit that one. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. And it's Stevens in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 21. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light. And he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brogdon the pass to Cornette, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Rubio kicks to Okoro. Jacks up a 3. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 22 is their biggest lead. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Out to White, outside Williams, pass to Brogdon, and he banks in the layup.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Rubio outside, kicks it out to Love. From deep three-point range, the shot that time not on target.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
Celtics have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Rubio against Brogdon. Love the pass to Stevens. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Okoro wide open. He fires. And he recovers it. Over to the wing. For 3, Love. They get it back. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Love finds Rubio. And here is Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
That's what you call high percentage right there. He is so hard to handle at point-blank range.
Here's Brogdon, and he lays it straight in. Brogdon's got 5.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Rubio. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 17. White dishes to Gallinari. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. For 3, Love. Over to the left wing. Back to Rubio. From deep. Cleveland the rebound. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Three-pointer. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston out in front by 17 points at the end. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Williams against Garland. Smart kicks to Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Allen, a screen on Brown. Mitchell passes to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
Outside Tatum. Off target with his three.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's good from long range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Brown, good.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Garland kicks to Love. Launches a three. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Mobley against Tatum. Over Mobley. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 23.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Smart dishes to Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Garland. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. Allen passes to Love. That three off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Brown against Mitchell. Horford with the screen on Mitchell. It's Brown with the drive. Another shot. Here's Horford over Mitchell. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Celtics leading by 11. And Tatum puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Tatum's got 28.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
And the dunk by Love.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Boston.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three, and they recover it. Love outside. Takes a three. That's tipped. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Mobley.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And here is Mitchell. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian, and looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Outside Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. From outside the arc. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Tatum, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Here's Barnes. That shot missing. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum with it. Van Vliet covering. And then Tatum slams it in.
But we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Brown. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tatum with it. Van Vliet covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Clock at 6 from the low block. Siakam outside. Boston with a rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Tatum gets the bucket.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Brown with the steal. And they're on the run. And the jam by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Siakam outside to halt the run, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And Brown with the stuff.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
Siakam outside. Pass to Achua. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. And there's the lob and the jam by Brown.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Horford outside. Shoots over Siakam. And the shot falls short that time.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Achua. Tatum pulls it in.
Raptors foul. Pascal Siakam. That's his second.
Free throw good. Brown.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses.
At the line for your Raptors. OG Anunoby.
And he sinks the second.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
To the middle. It's deflected. And here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. And again, Toronto no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Siakam. No luck on that one. Brown with some nice D. Horford outside. Brown passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Smart on the wing. Achua with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Siakam for 3. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. There's Tatum with the 3. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
The 3. And Fred Van Vliet, good for 3. Van Vliet's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the jam by Brown.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Over Smart. Achua for 3. And the Raptors another 3. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, BA. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And so here is Toronto, the Celtics making their last shot. Horford against Siakam. No good with a layup.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Here's Van Vliet. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
The Celtics with the lead. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Smart. Capitalizes off the crossover. Smart's got 5 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the paint. Here's Horford, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Kicks it out to Siakam. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. No good on the shot. The drive by Brown. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Both good from the line that time. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Tatum driving inside. They get the rebound. Williams finds Horford. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Siakam, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
Horford hits them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Had the space there, but it's offline. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics out in front. Thanks, Allie. After
22. The Celtics, 33.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Chris Boucher out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Otto Porter. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And, B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And here's Porter outside. The shot no good. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. About a minute played here in the second half. then Porter with the dunk.
This is what happens when you do so much damage from distance. Porter able to slip inside for a gimme.
Brogdon against Trent. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Trent. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Rebounded by Brogdon. Now Williams. Gallinari. Young with the defensive effort. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside, Williams. Back to Gallinari. Gallinari with a screen on Porter. Brown passes to Williams. Another shot. Cornette with the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 13.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Porter with a screen on Brogdon. The drive by Porter.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
White, he's checked in for Boston. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Trent, the pass to Boucher. 4 on the clock. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Celtics have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Trent against Brogdon. Down low. Cornette with the bucket.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Pass to Porter. Back to Trent. The rebound, Celtics. Now here's White. Outside for Gallinari. Here's Brogdon. Gallinari, the pass to Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen. The baseline J is on the way. And it's Boston scoring again.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Porter gets the bucket.
There's the length we talk about with Otto Porter, able to convert with someone right in his face.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Toronto.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brogdon lays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gallinari pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's White. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Boston on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Here's Cornette. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes, no good. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Great D that time from Gallinari. got a piece of it, and so it's Boston out in front by 19 going into the break. There. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Luke Cornett, Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in at the 2. Knocks down the triple.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Outside Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Achua passes to Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Barnes in the post. Working on Williams. Pass to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. White against Anunoby. White can't hit. Toronto has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Van Vliet on the wing. And here's Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam looking to end this cold spell. And Siakam with the slam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Anunoby against White. Pass to Gallinari. No good off the back of the rim.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And stolen by Williams. Brogdon, he's open. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And the Celtics lead by 16. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter to the middle. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Now here's Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Gallinari's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And here's Brown for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. He was all alone on that one.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
There's Tatum with the 3. Horford for 3. It's stolen by Barnes.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Horford with a steal. Brown with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And Williams punches it home.
excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Counted from distance.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. Tatum can't hit. Barnes in the post. Defended by Brown. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Stolen by Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Barnes off the mark. So we see the Celtics get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true.
Both these squads, man, Brent, they play hard on the defensive end, don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit, and we'll see who will come out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Now Hero after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Smart. Brown with the screen on Lowry. It's Smart with the drive.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Martin with a screen on Tatum. Butler, no good. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here is Lowry. Outside for Martin. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Brown outside. Into the lane and finished off by Brown.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Butler against Tatum. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And the Heat, another three.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Horford with the screen on Butler. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here is Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Here is Lowry. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Martin wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Passes it to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Tatum against Butler. And a wide open look for Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Now here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brown with it. He's got 6. Brown jams it in.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Now here is Lowry. 4-point game. There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Horford, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Kicks it out to Hero. And the 3 ball is good. Hero's got 8.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Brown against Smart. Smart wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Heat trail by 3. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Outside Martin. Lets it go from deep. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
The Celtics shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. Left side Tatum. And stolen by Butler. Lowry against Smart. Martin the pass to Hero. Over Brown. That one wide left. Here's Tatum. Here's the drive. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Smart against Lowry. Outside Martin. And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill. And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court. That has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with lead here. It's just not his night.
Here's Brown. That shot is off. Great D that time from Hero. Lowry kicks to Martin. The kick outside to Butler. Martin with it. Picked up by Brown. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Heat lead by 4.
Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
1:51 left in the first half.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
It's stolen by Brown. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Butler. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here's Smart. Here's Horford. Lock at 6. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Hero from long range. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown finds Williams. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Second chance effort. Williams, that's good. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Williams. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Throws it up high, and Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Butler deciding where to go with it. Launches it. Rebound by the Celtics. Right side White. So a tie game here as thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Max Strus. He's out there with Victor Oladipo. Robinson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. And that one drops for him.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Aggressive Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
And White slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Robinson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 2.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
Gallinari with the screen for Brogdon. And Gallinari throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. The kick out to Oladipo. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari, and the shot goes down.
Danilo possesses a deceptive strength that he uses so well on plays like that. Got to the hoop plus the foul.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Inside, here's Cornette. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Boston, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Here's Strus, and he converts the layup.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. Down low. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got 6. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And White kicks to Brogdon. It's tipped. Gallinari with the steal. Pass to Cornette. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Connects from 3-point range. Brogdon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
There's the pass to Dedmon. Outside for Robinson. Oladipo against Brogdon. Oladipo, the pass to Jovic. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. And Williams, here we go. Brogdon outside. Outside, White. Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Cornette. Over Dedmon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drop.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Dedmon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. It's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here comes Miami. Outside, Robinson. Hits it from 3-point range. Robinson's got 9. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Once again, Celtics faithful, your Celtics.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat lead by 1. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Boston trailing. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Heat shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside, Hero. No good on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Cav. That's not a good look at all.
Brown, good.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Celtics leading by 3. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Second chance shot, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Butler against Tatum. Martin for 3. Drops in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Brown. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Butler attacking at the elbow. Martin outside for Lowry, and the Heat another 3.
And Kyle Lowry, when he has nights like this, he can hang with anyone from downtown.
Now here's Brown. Williams a screen on Hero, stolen by Martin. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Brown against Hero. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. And the Heat another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win.
What's up?
Kevin, we know what side he's on.
All right, David, thanks.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Heat lead by 7.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Once again, that was Celtics Entertainment.
On defense, the Heat. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Horford with the screen on Butler. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hero. From deep three-point range, and the Heat another 3.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Brown outside. Looking to end the run. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. Martin, the pass to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Outside for Martin. Lets the 3 fly. Trains it from beyond the arc. Martin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team. And that was a little bit of a range check for them.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Hero. From deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive. As relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them to within 10. Here's Miami now. And here's Lowry. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From deep three-point range. Missing. To the best kid in the hall.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waving.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Garland against Brogdon. Outside, Brown. With the drive, and Brown with the stuff.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Garland. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And that one's good.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Now here's Tatum. Mobley grabs the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Mitchell misses. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brogdon against Garland. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Over Mitchell. A nice shot by Tatum. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. From deep, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Smart against Garland. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Tatum against LeVert. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got his 2nd basket of the night. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Takes it.
Oh!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. Kept alive. Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Smart against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Knocked away. All alone on the break. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish. Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. From beyond the arc, and then some. Tatum's got 7 points.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Now here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's LeVert for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. 18 feet out. Again, Boston.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland, the pass to Allen, and stolen by Williams. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large? Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston. The Cavs trailing. So for Cleveland right now, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And he's going for the oop here. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And the Celtics shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. Brown with it. Now LeVert defending. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. Oh, misses the dunk. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Outside Tatum. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Garland's got 6.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Tatum on the take.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Outside Mitchell, 4-3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Smart outside. Mitchell against Brown. Pass to Horford. And there's the drive. The shot won't fall. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Cleveland. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. LeVert with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Brown against Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland for 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Smart against Garland. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Mobley. From deep. Garland, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
To the paint.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
LeVert passes to Mitchell. Going inside. And he can't jam it through.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Williams with the screen. Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise. Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Yep, that one's good.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
The 3 from Okoro. And he can't get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a...
The Cavaliers, 29.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. 17-foot shot on the way, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Williams is checked in for Boston. White comes in for Brown.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Here's Wade. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Outside Rubio. Love for 3. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Love's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And here they come. Here's Okoro. And down it goes. Jam that one home. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Tatum passes to Horford. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Here's Stevens. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love with a little bit of thunder.
Brogdon against Rubio. The kick out to Williams. Outside White. To the inside. Hauser. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
There's a screen by Love. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Love's got 7 now in this quarter. Rubio against Brogdon. Fires from deep. He's rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Pass to Cornette. The kick out to White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside Rubio. Outside Love. There's the triple. The rebound, Celtics. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Cornette. Rubio with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Love into the lane. And he gets it back. Pass to Okoro. Goes up again. Now Lopez. Here's Stevens. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. 4 on the clock. Love, that's good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Great positioning on the putback. Brogdon's got his first points of the game.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Cavaliers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at small forward.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. outside White. The kick out to Williams. Pulls it from 20. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by White. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Lets it fly. Stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The pull-up. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 9 assists now tonight. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Cavaliers. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
White against Mitchell. Here's Cornette. Shoots over Allen. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. And Mobley throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And that's an intentional foul. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Cornette. Horford comes in for Williams. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Jaylen Brown in for White. Williams a screen on LeVert. Here's Tatum. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Tatum's got 19 points.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Outside Mitchell. Driving in. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Smart's checked in for Boston.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
LeVert goes against Tatum. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 21 points in the game.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Mobley. The three ball. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Horford finds Brown. Williams in the post. Allen defending. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Cavaliers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Darius Garland.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Cleveland the rebound. Mobley outside. And here's Garland. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boston ball.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big. They're dynamic. They're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Trent in at the 5. Taken away by Williams. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. And there's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brogdon.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Good on the shot.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it. VanVleet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Smart against VanVleet. Williams scanning the floor. Shoots. Tries again. Out of hand on it. Anunoby with it. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Driving in. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got 5.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Tatum down low. Covered by Barnes. And Barnes sends it back. Siakam outside. Here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Achua. And stolen by Barnes. And taken away by Brown. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
Van Vliet outside. Going inside. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Horford with the screen on Barnes. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Driving inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum against Barnes.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end. And Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter. That's nice. A hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Tatum with the screen on Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Tatum's shot is off. Raptors leading by 4. The pass to Achua. Takes it out to Siakam. With the shot. Gets an open look and hits. Siakam's got 7 points.
Now, this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
Oh, Tatum in position. And stolen by Achua. Now the Raptors moving it up. Siakam's shot is off. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Smart finds Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. He's got 9.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. The 3. That shot off the mark. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Toronto ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Van Vliet outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. Over Horford. Siakam misses. Boston trailing. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Raptors leading by 3. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Achua with it, now guarded by Tatum. And stolen by Tatum. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Good D by Siakam. And stolen by Horford. Brown outside. Picked by Horford. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick and roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. That one misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown inside. Barnes on him. Here's Horford. The dish to Williams. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. And another basket for Boston.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Siakam outside. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Tatum with it. Picked up by Van Vliet and slam dunk by Tatum.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes against Smart. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum drives in.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Barnes. Goes back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Outside, Smart. Here's Brown. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
26. The Raptors. 24.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Smart. The Raptors also with a sub. Birch is checked in. We've got Gallinari. Derek White is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. The rebound by Brogdon. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. And the basket by Hauser.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Outside Flynn. The kick out to Porter. From past the arc. Gallinari with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. Horford in the post. Young's there. Horford, no luck.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Trent against Brogdon. The kick out to Young. From deep. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Over in the corner, White. Gallinari surveying the D. Misses the 3. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Trent, and it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Boston.
Into the lineup for the Celtics, Grant Williams.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Flynn kicks to Trent. Takes the 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Boston leading by 4. White finds Brogdon. Back to White. Swiped it away. Passes it to Young. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
To the inside, and White with the stop.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Trent kicks to Porter. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Brogdon the pass to Horford. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Williams has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics. Trent outside. Porter with the screen for Trent. Pulls up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Over in the corner, Williams. Missed inside. Raptors trail by 4. Driving the lane. Flynn kicks to Trent. The kick out to Young. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game, and a missed late. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, the stretch 4 capabilities Danilo Gallinari brings to the table are huge in today's NBA. That shooting ability is always in demand.
Brogdon the pass to Horford, and he comes up with the deuce. Horford's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Flynn kicks to Young. This one for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Horford with the screen on Young. And that one, good.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Trent outside. Outside Porter. With the drive. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Trent finds Young. 4 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, leading by 5. And we're... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Trent in at center, locking down the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Got a piece of it. Siakam outside. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
The 3, Brogdon. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt. And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Grant Williams. And it's Brown in for Derek White.
You love the confidence of Van Vliet to take that shot. It's not just confidence, that's shots. That was so deep.
And Brogdon, here we go. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a two-possession game.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Barnes.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Gallinari with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Boston leading by 5. Now, here's Brogdon. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Stolen by Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Here's Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Anunoby finds Barnes. And stolen by Tatum. And stolen by Barnes. Anunoby passes to Siakam. No good on the 3.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Raptors trail by 7. For 3, Van Vliet. Achua with it. He's against Williams. Achua, no good. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Horford the pass to Tatum. Back to Horford. He dishes it to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Barnes. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Horford. Kicks to Williams. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. Stolen by Van Vliet. Will it go? And there's the nice layup by Barnes.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Barnes against Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line, Jason Tatum.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Van Vliet wide open from beyond the arc, and then some.
Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big time moment, he's ready to meet it, guys.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown kicks to Smart. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. He can't get that one. Good D by Anunoby.
You've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. Oh, the lob is Smart. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.